Hmm? Hey guys, it's the kill of zombs of
Took you
zones.
long enough. All right, so today we're gonna make a new video, story. It's gonna be spectacular. It's gonna be zombie apocalypse. Conjoined story number
6.
or cinco. No, it's five, isn't it?
That's
Six.
CS. I
CS.
did it 6.
So, yeah. So, are we gonna make this one shorter? Or are we gonna make this one 10 minutes?
Let's leave it at 10.
All right.
All right. So point of conjoined story. If you guys don't know, I start off telling a story, and then he'll say, or it could be him starting off, and then we'll switch each minute to see each other's points of views, and we have to work with that person's point of view and make the story work. All right. So it all begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, welcome, guys, to the news. No, I was gonna say the news. But no. Okay. So after we killed the transvestite monster, we decide to go and just we're tired. We're tired of killing zombies, and we don't have anything else to do when we're not killing them. Of course, we're supposed to be alert, but we're kids. We're gonna get bored easily. No matter how many times we try killing zombies, it's gonna get boring. So we decide to get in the U-Haul truck and go to a place called Play and Trade. Play and Trade is a place where you can play your games before you buy them. It's an actual store. So we decided to go there with the U-Haul truck to get as many game systems and games as we can. And we go in and we see endless amounts of games and consoles. The only problem is that we've encountered a new type of zombie.
This new type of zombie is rages pretty much every 5 seconds. Doesn't like to be beaten at its own game and is very competitive.
Sounds like a gamer.
That's what it is. Called the gamer zombie. Now they're a little bit more intelligent and strategize a lot more than other zombies. So there's like they strategize stuff like that. So they also have the Anderson's controller guns.
Mm-hmm.
They've created those too because they know how to strategize stuff like that. They've created all these type of weapons stuff to make their zombie like crews stronger. So the only way to beat them is to beat them at their own game. So we have to like
Fight them with weapons that look like theirs.
and nothing and our original weapons won't work at beating them at their own game. It just won't because that's not how the gamer zombie dies. There can only it's kind of like a vampire thing. You stab him with a stick, he dies a faggot.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The way that Yeshua made it like this is that there are special types of weapons that can kill the gamer. Now, if it's really weird, you're gonna have to bear with me. All right. So the zombie virus was not originally made from a formula like everyone else does. What happens is that it came from a comet, and what happens is that it carried a virus, and it would infect you. And it's what depending on your profession, you would be infected with certain knowledge and stuff like that. So these gamer zombies, the only way they can die truly, bear with me, is if you use something like maybe like controllers or disc or something like that. Or or if you have a weapon that was steamed from a game. We realized this after the gamers are laughing so hard because they're not getting killed, and they explain to us what's going on.
Yeah, they're dumb enough to explain what's going on because they feel like we're not smart enough or fast enough to actually create something. We still have the answers on our side. We really don't have them on our side. We knocked them out, but
You killed them.
we knocked them out. They're not dead. We just knocked them out. We left them at the house, and we're not planning to go back. But we still have the controller ray gun thing. Or gay gun is what we called it last time, right? Controller gay gun splashes
No, you said
everywhere.
the controller day gun.
Same thing.
Day, not gay.
Same thing. It still shoots the weird white stuff that kills everyone. So it splash damage. And it's a really good gun. So we have this one. We take out a couple of their zombies. They end up taking out. They end up almost taking out Angel, chopping off one of her arms, something like that, and stuff like that.
Yeah. So They were killing us all. Now I want you to bear in mind this is the group that we went with. It's me, Marcus, Yeshua, and Angel and Reagan. All five of us went.
Oh, Rachel wasn't there.
No, she stayed at the place.
Yeah.
So we started to run, and there was three zombies left. For some reason, they weren't even dying by what they were supposed to die by. So we started to run and run and run. And Angel says, "I can deal with them. Just run." And we're like, "How are you gonna do it?" And she's like, "Get a car, hotwire it, and I'll take care of it." So we go and we start to turn it on. We start to turn on the car. We uh we stick it in. We turn it on, and someone was stupid enough to leave the keys inside. So we turn it on, and and Reagan starts going into the U-Haul, and luckily we got some games and game systems in the store before the zombies showed up, and Angel gets in the car.
So she jumps in the car and she tries to run them over, knowing we think that it
She
doesn't.
tries to plow them.
We think it doesn't work, but then we remember there's a game called GTA. In this game, you kill people by running them over. So this is one of their main weaknesses. So they hit him with the car, and she hits him with the car a couple times because it takes a while to kill them. She kills about like 1/3 of their whole crowd, and then they start flipping over the car, and then she can't flip it back over, so the car explodes, and this just becomes a disaster. And all that happens, and she gets ripped into pieces, but she's still a zombie, so she can still like function. She doesn't have any limbs, right? So she played dead because she thought that if she played dead, they wouldn't know she was dead. I mean, she was alive. So she did all that there's blood on the floor and stuff like that. So we're running for our lives. Things she took all the zombies and stuff like that, and
So there's still one gamer left. So I'm like, leave him to me. So I take my regular bow, and we start fighting. Of course, this guy's stronger, so he's throwing me all around. Marcus goes and gets all the pieces to Angel, and he takes her into the U-Haul truck, and then he closes the back. Like he takes her and himself into where the games are in the back, and he goes in there and he closes the door. So yeah, go get him, Marcus. So Yeshua goes into the driver's seat, and Reagan goes into the passenger seat, and I'm telling them, "Go, go, go!" And as they're starting to go, the gamer grabs me and he's like, game over. So as they're driving away, he throws me so far that I get hit by the truck and I get ran over. And I'm like dying slowly. And the gamer starts walking towards the car. And because he threw me with so much force and the truck hit me, the pickup truck that was driving the U-Haul ended up shutting down.
so what you call it? Reagan gets really sad as she drives away, and then so she gets.
The truck is shut down.
I know.
How does she drive away?
We're driving away. I'm doing this for our perspective.
Oh,
So she gets sad and she drives away. So she holds out a boombox out of thing. She plays it. It's like, "When will I see you again?" It's a terrible.
When will I see you again?
It's a really terrible, sad song. And then like like all of a sudden something hits the bottom of the truck flips and it lands on its back and it starts sliding. Everyone's like, "Oh no!" And then she flies out the door. And Reagan gets a bunch of scratches. I'm still inside. I told her not to open up the window because I knew something related to this would have happened. So she's all scratched up and messed up. I'm still in the truck, all intact, and Marcus and what's he call it? Marcus and Angel in the back. They don't know what's going on because remember they're doing that little business.
So as I'm on the floor, I'm like hurt, I'm dying. The gamer comes up to me and he picks me up and he's like, "Oh, you respawned. Well, I'm gonna make sure I can spawn trap you for sure this time." So he grabs me and he's grabbing me by the neck and he starts choking me, and then he's about to start eating me. And Angel pops up, and it turns out she healed. That's what Marcus did. He put all the body parts together so that she could heal faster. And she comes up and she just goes through him, and she has his heart in her hand, and she says, "Stay away from him." And then he just falls, and then he says, "Oh, you thought that was over? This is just the beginning." And then he bites me and he throws me to the floor, and then she rips off his head.
All right, so part 7 will be out soon.
Kill Zamza. I'm out for now.
So am I.